Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Uzaru Jirambe back again on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today I'm going to be taking on a full round from the prelims all the way through the final to show you guys my World Tournament team and tactics. So if you have any questions about grinding through this, this should make it a lot easier for you. So we're going to be talking about, obviously we're at the 30 times ambition bonus is where we're at, and that's where I want you to be as well. So I'll help you get there. But anyway, I'm going to help you if you have any questions or anything like that. Hopefully this answers some of those. So here's the team that I've got. If you look at one of my previous videos, I kind of explained why the units are there. The Fizz Brolys, obviously they're attack all units. Actually, all of the Brolys, the 3 Brolys are attack all units. The Turles is a support unit. The Fat Boo is an attack all unit. And the 2 SSRs, the Chaozu and Jaco, they are stun units. And you'll be able to see each of these guys in action. There are other units you can use in the place of some of these if you don't have them. There's plenty of World Tournament Team videos. Also, if you have a question, you can leave a comment down below. I'll answer as best as I can. The support items you can see down below. We've got the Ghost Usher so we can prevent any attacks if need be. The Fruit of the Tree of Might if we run a little short on ki. The Baba is going to turn all super attacks into normal attacks, or I should say you'll only take normal attacks that turn. And then the Poire is just to change the orbs to red, just in case we need some orbs for that Strength Broly. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's jump in here, and I'm going to show you what I do to help grind through the World Tournament faster and get as many points as possible and get as high as we can. So each round is going to be a little different for the most part, because obviously you can see during the prelims sometimes the stage will be different. This time it's pretty wide, other times it'll be really small. But anyway, what I like to do for prelims is I go for one guy, I take out that one guy. Let's go ahead and save these strength orbs for if we go into next rotation. But you can see everybody at the top of the screen there, they've got stun on them. And they're all stunned, every single one of them, because of the Jaco and Chaozu. Now, mind you, you only need one on rotation for it to have the chance to take effect. So when it works, all of the enemies are stunned for that one turn. So it's basically a free Ghost Usher. You can see the Fizz Broly there knocked all of them out, one super attack, and we're done. So if these enemies come near us, then we can go ahead and fight them. Usually what I will do is I will let the enemies actually fight it out themselves, because really and honestly it doesn't give you that many points extra for taking these guys on. I'm not sure we're going to be able to make it past both of them because I'm assuming one of them, here we go, yep. So sometimes you can kind of avoid them, and then it makes it so you can actually just kind of skip past it, and it makes the prelim round a lot faster. So what we're going to do is, I don't think we're going to be taking too much damage, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop the Baba, just in case. This is the type of stuff where after you get a certain ways up, you don't want to risk getting too much damage and, you know, lose a win bonus streak or anything like that. We're going to pop that Fruit of the Tree of Might so we can get the super attacks off of the other guys. This is a just in case. Broly should be able to finish the rest of the whole team off, but just in case, I don't want to have to go into that second rotation. We're trying to make it as quick as possible here. So as you can see, he's doing plenty of damage. No problem there. And as you can see, there's some characters that some of the enemy units, sometimes they'll survive with a little bit of health. Usually the strength units, if you're using that Fizz Broly, obviously because of type disadvantage. So that's what the other 2 units, you get their super attack off. We're just going to go ahead and clean him up. But for the prelim rounds, if possible, like I said earlier, I highly recommend, what I like to do most of the time is just kill one enemy and then avoid the rest of them. If you can try to, they'll, you know, get to the same spot on the map, and then they will fight each other, and you just kind of collect items off the map and kind of stay away from them, and we would be done with the prelims already at this point. Yes, it is extra points for beating the other 2 enemies, but in my opinion, it's very negligible, and it's more beneficial to just go through more rounds of the World Tournament rather than, you know, spend longer on this prelim. But anyway, also, if you didn't know, you can actually score second place in the preliminaries and still move on to the next round, as long as you don't score third or fourth. So, not a bad thing there. So let's go ahead and move on to the quarterfinal. And obviously, once you use a team, you get to use that team for that whole round. You can't swap midway. So sometimes I'll sit here and I'll pick up items, but right now I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and let's just finish this off and get rolling along here. So you can see right there at the very last second, the Fat Boo, he actually changes orbs. He changes int orbs to strength orbs, so that's really nice. We're not going to be able to get the super attack off with Turles, but that's alright. We may have to go into next rotation. But this whole team works out together really well just because of how the units work. And I do have the super attack leveled up on my Boo quite a bit. I don't know if it's maxed, but I also have some hidden potential. But as you can see, if you don't have Broly, you can just see that Fat Boo there, he's actually a fairly easily obtainable character. He may be, I know in the years past or in World Tournaments past, he has been in the SSR guaranteed summons. So if you have him, awaken him, level up that super attack, and you see he does just as good a job as Broly on taking out all of the enemies. Let's go ahead and move right along here. And as you get further into this, so obviously not just the 30 times ambition bonus, but also when you get up to the, semifinal and the final, the enemies actually do become a little bit tankier, so I find I usually have to go through a few rotations. So on that first slot, we're taking a type advantage or type disadvantage super attack from the strength Broly. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that Ghost Usher, because if he does launch a super attack, we're done. So we don't want to do that. I could have popped a Baba, but I'm just going to make it quick and easy. Use that Ghost Usher. So you can see a couple of these strength units. If you could tell by looking at the top right, they did survive. But that's another reason why this Turles, besides being a good support unit, is he has the type advantage on those strength units, so he can help knock those out if you need him to. And there we have it. Very nice. So usually you find yourself not having to go through more than one rotation if you get lucky, and you can just kind of speed right through these. And we got Ghost Usher back there with the support item on the map that we picked up, so very nice. Alright, and we're moving on to the final. And another thing that is, if you're really trying to grind out rank in the World Tournament for the end rewards, so obviously if you're grinding it out to just get the missions completed, this is awesome, this is fine. But what I end up doing, and it's up to you, it's really either way, it kind of levels out as far as Dragon Stones go, because if you make it high enough in your local ranking, you get some of these Dragon Stones back. But anyway, what I do is I end up using a Dragon Stone to replenish my stamina if possible. And a good thing right now is that we're going to pop both of these fruits of the Tree of the Might, because we just want to stay on this one rotation. But anyway, if possible, you can also go to the quest and go to the very last level on the quest on Z-Hard. If you notice you're starting to almost run out of stamina, but I think you need about 46 is what I think the last level on super difficulty with the boost activated gives you a ton of experience. So if you're, I'd say about a quarter of the way remaining till you level up, you can also do that instead of using a Dragon Stone. But again, I usually use Dragon Stones to go ahead and just replenish stamina so I can keep grinding out, because I try to get the highest rank possible. Again, you don't have to do that. That's just my personal preference. But anyway, you can see here that we're already through to the final, and I mean, it hasn't even quite been 10 minutes, I don't think. So you can see one round of the World Tournament. There you go. I did have a lot more consecutive wins there, but I was paying attention to something else as I was grinding this out in the background, and I took a super attack on accident. But as long as with the missions here, I've claimed almost all of the missions. I'm just grinding up to 30 million points. But after you win 20 world tournaments in a row, again, like the consecutive bonus that you get, that's kind of where the usability of it ends, is when you get that Elder Kai, because consecutive win bonuses give you a little bit of extra points, but it's really not too much, so I wouldn't be too worried if you lose that consecutive bonus after you've gone through and gotten all the 20 wins in a row. But anyway, I'm going to be grinding out, working up till 30 million. Hopefully you guys are grinding out and doing a good job, and hopefully you're getting the rewards you want, getting the ranking that you want. Keep grinding out. We still got the rest of today and all of tomorrow to grind and get more rewards and rank. So anyway, hopefully this video helped you out, answered some questions, or, you know, really and honestly just gave you a look to see the best way, in my opinion, to grind through the World Tournament as fast as possible. With that being said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, drop a like on the video, comment below if you have any questions. Thanks again for checking out the video today. I'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.